Hey guys, hello, namaste, hope everyone is doing fine and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to talk in brief about the Konark Sun Temple. And in a little detail, we will try to understand how the wheels of the Konark Sun Temple were used to tell time. Konark is a name that combines two Sanskrit words. One is Kon, which means corner or angle, and other is Arka, which means the sun. Thus, it refers to the Sun Temple of Konark, dedicated to the sun god Surya. This temple is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is located in Odisha, India. It was built in the 13th century by King Narasimhadeva I of the Ganga dynasty. The temple is designed in the form of a colossal chariot of Surya, drawn by 7 horses and resting on 12 massive wheels, which represents the movement of sun across the galaxy. Which is true, right? Since we know planets move around sun, but sun also moves across the Milky Way galaxy. There is a theory on why 7 horses were used to draw the chariot-shaped temple, and it is because the visible light is made up of 7 colors, and it is said that these horses also represent those colors and were even colored as such. Isn't it interesting? Now this video is mainly going to talk about the 12 wheels which have been carved as part of temple. These wheels are carved just like time-telling clocks, or we can call them sundials. This sundial is a 24-hour clock telling time in anti-clockwise direction, where 12 am is on top and 12 pm directly below. Other clock numbers can be seen in the picture. Since it is a sundial, so it works only when sunlight is available and falls on it. Thus, it works mainly during the day. Now let us try to understand how. There are 24 wheels in total, 12 on either side of the temple. Each wheel or sundial has 8 major spokes that divide 24 hours in 8 equal parts, which means that the time between 2 major spokes is 3 hours, or we can call it 1 pahar, because 1 pahar means 3 hours. There are 8 minor spokes as well. Each minor spoke runs exactly in the middle of 2 major spokes. This means that the minor spoke divides the 3 hour in half, so the time between a major spoke and a minor spoke is an hour and a half, or we can call it 90 minutes. Now there is another part. The edge of the wheel has a lot of beads. There are 30 beads between a minor and a major spoke. So the 90 minutes are further divided by 30 beads. This means that each bead carries a value of 3 minutes. Now each bead can further be divided in 3 parts as shown in the image. This way we can further calculate time accurately to the minute. Now let us see how we can calculate the time using this sundial. In order to find the time, we take a stick or a pen and put it exactly at the center of the wheel. Horizontally, it will look something like this. Then the sunlight coming from the east falls on the pen, casts a shadow towards opposite side as shown in the image. Now we will see in between which 2 major spokes is the shadow actually formed. We know this major spoke is 6 am and the other is 9 am, and the shadow is between the 7:30 am minor spoke and the 9 am major spoke. Now we need to calculate which bead is the shadow on. Suppose this bead is the 22nd from the minor spoke and the shadow is exactly at the middle. Each bead is a 3-minute duration as told above, so 22 into 3 is 66. Now we need to be more precise. If the shadow would have been at the start of the 22nd bead, then it would have been the 64th minute. Middle is 65th and the last is 66th minute. But since the shadow is at the middle, we need to add 65 minutes to 7:30. Which gives us time around 8:35, and thus it is accurate to the minute. Similarly, various shadows formation gives different time throughout the day. Imagine how much time and coordination would have happened between the astronomers, engineers and sculptors to create something like this 750 years ago. Well, I am totally amazed. Let me know if you know any similar architecture marvel across the Indian mainland or other part of the world. Till then, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.